Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to move forward. Welcome to our news timeline here at Kings TV, where we serve you with the latest happening in and outside our country. And today we will be focusing on the new health system social health authority, SHA, which seems to be confusing, and this comes after the former CEO, Elijah Wachira, was suspended on Monday 11 due to outstanding debts payment to health facilities. Send us your views concerning this new health system on our social media platforms, Facebook at Kings TV and YouTube at Kings Fraternity. But first, here are the news shaping the headlines. Robert Ingasira appointed as the new acting SHA CEO as Elijah Wachira suspended for 90 days. University students to stay at home as strike resolution fails. Deputy President Kithure Kindiki takes Gachagua position as Deputy Party Leader of UDA. Welcome to the broadcast. I am Wamboy Nyokabi. Acting Social Health Authority CEO Elijah Wachira has been sent on 90 days compulsory leave to allow investigation for his professional conduct and performance. The decision was made by the authority during his tenure. Our own Pius Karaoke has more on this.
A letter by Social Health Authority Chairperson Dr. Abdi Mohammed dated Tuesday, November 12, directed Wachira to proceed on leave immediately to allow for investigations into his professional conduct. Mohammed added that Wachira will be entitled to all his current benefits while on the leave. The board noted that Social Health Authority SHA has been committed to clearing pending bills since it was rolled out as its first assignment towards universal health coverage, but Wachira's actions went against efforts.
I think we are taking Kenyans for granted, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I think we are also creating unnecessary positions to benefit those who are elite in our community.
Wachira was further accused of bungling the transition from National Health Insurance Fund (NHIF) to Social Health Authority (SHA), as well as frustrating outstanding debt payments to health facilities. He has since denied all accusations leveled against him, and his next course of action remains to be seen. His suspension comes just a month after Social Health Authority rolled out in the country, with several Kenyans reporting challenges in accessing key services. Wachira was appointed National Health Insurance Fund CEO in October 2023, and he is a seasoned professional in the insurance sector. Furthermore, Mohammed announced that the Social Health Authority Board had settled on Robert Ingasira to succeed Wachira prior to his appointment. Ingasira served as a SHA's acting director in financial services.
Even as the government continues to urge many Kenyans to register under the new health system, Social Health Authority SHA, which seems to have begun with a lot of corruption from the former acting CEO Elijah Wachira. Now, the question is, will the Kenyans continue to register under this confusing system? Pius Karaoke, Kings TV.
University students will continue to stay at home after efforts to solve the ongoing lecturer strike that began on September 18th failed. Our reporter Mary Kimani has more details.
University students will continue to stay at home after efforts to resolve the ongoing university lecturer strikes that began on September 18th faltered once more. A meeting convened by the National Assembly Committee on Education was once again called off after the Interpublic Universities Council's Consultative Forum IPUCCF failed to provide documents proving that the government is ready to invest 4.3 billion shillings to facilitate the reopening of universities and bring students back to school. The committee was forced to summon 3 cabinet secretaries to address the issue. According to committee chairman Julius Meli, Education CS Julius Ogamba, Labor CS Alfred Mutua, and National Treasury CS John Badi will appear before the committee next week to explain to the government efforts to end the strike.
We have really displeased that the interministerial meeting that was scheduled to happen yesterday to resolve our matter did not happen.
The ministry, our mother ministry, the CS and the PS are not serious, but we are calling upon the government to ensure that they come to negotiation table. And I want to tell all our members that we are not going to give in. We shall not stop striking. The strike is on. Let all our members be strong. Strike and strike and strike. Upscale, escalate.
In a meeting attended by the committee, the IPUCCF and the striking University Academic Staff Union UASU, the University Council failed to demonstrate that 4.3 billion shillings, which is critical to resolving the strike, was available. On the other hand, the standoff between Moi University Management Board and striking workers has taken a legal twist after the former obtained a High Court order restraining union members from participating in the ongoing strike. Members of UASU and KUSU have boycotted work for months, demanding 10 billion shillings in salary arrears. In light of these frustrations, Chairman Julius Meli ended the meeting and announced that the 3 cabinet secretaries would be summoned to appear before the committee on Tuesday 19th to respond to the concerns raised by members regarding the ongoing strike. As the university staff strikes continues in various parts of Kenya, especially in Moi University, parents are wondering about the future of their children. The question is, will the students remain at home, and what effort has the government put to ensure that strikes are over? Kings TV, Mary Kemani.
Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has been named as the deputy party leader of UDA. This is after the successful impeachment of the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, who was also the former Deputy Party Leader. I managed to prepare this report.
Deputy President Kithure Kindiki has been named as the Deputy Party Leader of the United Democratic Alliance. The UDA National Executive Committee held a meeting on Monday 13th where it resolved to replace former DP Rigathi Gachagua, who served as the Deputy Party Leader for 2 years. UDA Secretary General Hassan Omar said they made the decision following the successful impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, hence he is incapable of discharging his duties as the Deputy Party Leader. The officials gave the incoming Deputy Party Leader assurance, saying his unmatched skills will help in taking the party forward. Kindiki said he is ready to serve with loyalty, adding that the party will work with other institutions to solve issues affecting not only the party but the country.
The question remains, will the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki face the same challenges as the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua faced? Kings TV, Wamboi, Nyokabi.
President William Ruto on Tuesday 12 hosted members of parliament from Nairobi County at State House Nairobi, where they discussed the ongoing rehabilitation of the Nairobi River Basin. Ruto was impressed with the progress of the Nairobi River's regeneration. Moses Wanjiko has more.
In the first executive order of the year 2023, Nairobi Rivers Commission was placed under the office of Deputy President on January 9th that year. On December 2022, President William Ruto established the commission to reclaim the rivers of Nairobi as a spine to the city's blue and green infrastructure for a better urban environment and quality in life.
The city of Nairobi is the face of Kenya. and we must get it out. We must get it right in the city as we get it right all over the country.
The commission was expected to examine previous report and recommendations made to reclaim the Nairobi River and adopt lessons learned in the initiative. Early this year, the previous Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua requested 100 million from the State Department of Devolution to fund the operation of the Nairobi Rivers Commission.
Let us not have a war with wananchi. Tusipigane na wananchi wale walituchagua. Let us be empathetic. Let us, if people must move, let there be an engagement and let people get adequate notice so that they can prepare for their next life ahead. You can't wake up one morning and terminate people's life.
On Tuesday, 12th November, President William Ruto and the current Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki had a meeting in Nairobi together with the county government of Nairobi, discussing more about the Nairobi River Commission and how effective it is to the Nairobi residents. The president added that this program will also create employment to many young people in the country.
I am going to work with the county and the entire leadership of Nairobi on making sure that we improve on the image of Nairobi, and I need the support of all the leaders, especially members of the National Government Administration.
As the government continue to put measures to make sure that those people living along the Nairobi River have a good environment, the question remains with the government, is that good for the government to relocate these people? Reporting for Kings TV, Kiambu County, Moses Anjiko.
We will take our first commercial break. I will be back with more. Welcome back. A body of 19-year-old girl has been found in a banana farm in Kiambaa area after a suspected murder. Sharon Otieno, also known as Nicole, was killed hours later after leaving her house. Our correspondent Jenga Ndungu with the details.
Body of 19-year-old woman was found in a banana farm in Kiambaa area after suspected murder. Sharon Atieno, also known as Nicole, was killed hours after leaving her house for a stroll. The lady-motivated body of Sharon was discovered on Friday, November 8, in a banana plantation in Banana area. The motive of the murder is yet to be known, police said. Her friends said that she left her residence in the Degwa, Karori at 10 p.m. on Thursday 7 to make a phone call.
So yeah, that day, Thursday night, yeah, she left hivyo. Nikamu hivyo kupigia hadi boss wake, nikamuuliza, "Pesh, leo Nicole ameingia job?" Akaniambia leo Nicole hajaingia job, hatujamuona kwa job.
She was also taking a walk, leaving her roommate behind hours later. Her friends said they tried to reach her, but it was all in vain. It was not until the following day that the lady was discovered in banana plantation in Gachola village, Kiambaa.
Alikuwa ananiambia like normally nakwanga so hard for her hivyo, like ikifika that time of fear, like it's so hard for her hivyo kwa sababu inakaribia the death anniversary of her mom. So that's the only stress I know she had.
Kiambu Sub-County Police Commander Pius Mwadhi said that they are yet to make an arrest. He also said detectives are on the ground pursuing leads into the murder and their tape is to make arrest soon. An autopsy was scheduled on Wednesday, November 13th to determine the cause of death. This will help police know what they are investigating.
We are analyzing forensically the cell phone, the communication, and other investigation lead. There is something we are doing, and therefore, at the moment, we have not finished investigation, so the matter is under active investigation.
The family of Sharon Atieno are still on tears and want justice after the death of their daughter, who was found dead in Kiambaa, Kiambu County, while investigations are still ongoing. Reporting for Kings TV, I am Jenga Ndong.
13 teachers have been arrested on allegation of exam delinquency at Nyaminio Secondary School in Siaya County and afterwards released with a bond of 100,000 shillings. Fidelis Kinya has more.
KCSE examinations have entered the second week where 960,000 students were set to sit for the examination all over the country. On Monday, 11th November, 13 teachers were arrested on allegations of exam malpractice at Nyamninia Secondary School in Siaya County, and on Tuesday released 100,000 shillings bond with surety of a similar amount or an alternative cash bail of 20,000 shillings. Siaya resident magistrate Jacob Mkala issued the ruling on Tuesday afternoon, dismissing the application by the prosecution to detain the suspects for 7 days. He instead directed them to report to the investigating officer every 14 days if should they secure their release. The defense had indicated that some of the suspects had medical needs, with others having minors in their care who needed tending to. The arrest occurred after candidates were discovered with photocopied answers to mathematics paper 2 during the ongoing KCSE examination. The 13 teachers, including 9 invigilators, were detained after Kenya National Examination Council officials who were overseeing the KCSE exam reported the incidents. Those detained include the school's exam supervisor, a board of management teacher from St. Mary's School Yala, Nyamninia Secondary School center manager and his deputy. A multi-agency team led by the deputy commissioner Evans Otieno and the sub-county director of education responded quickly to the scene, resulting in the arrest. The case will be mentioned on November 25th. Parents are requesting teachers and the Ministry of Education in full to ensure there is a smooth running during the examination period. Reporting for Kings TV, I am Fidelis Murigi.
Ten people died on Wednesday 13th evening after a fuel tanker bumped in Iguhu, Siaya County. According to the witnesses, the driver of the tanker lost control and hit 2 vehicles. Ruth Kamau with the details.
At least 10 people killed on Wednesday evening after a fuel tanker rammed 14-seater matatus at Iguhu Yala Bridge on the Kisumu-Kakamega Road. The crash, which happened around 6:30 p.m., involved 3 vehicles, a petrol tanker and 2 14-seater public service vehicles. The fuel tanker was being driven from Kisumu towards Kakamega by a driver whose identity remains unknown. According to witnesses, the driver of the fuel tanker hit a bump, lost control of the road facing Kakamega direction. It hit 2 vehicles, a Toyota Matatu belonging to Mitrans Sacco and another Toyota Matatu belonging to Translink Sacco, which had 14 passengers on board. The 2 Matatus were being driven from Kakamega towards Kisumu. The driver of the fuel tanker fled the scene of the crash and his whereabouts remains unknown.
Jina mimi naitwa Augustine Mashete. Mimi ni mkaaji wa hapa Iguu. Ajali ikifanyika mimi nimekuwa nikaona kila kitu ambacho kimefanyika hapa, wakati ambapo gari ya mafuta ile trailer imetoka kule juu imekuja ikagonga M-Trans, ile gari ya kubeba abiria. Wakati imegonga abiria, ile gari ya M-Trans ikakuja ikagonga Transnail nyuma, ile yenye ilikuwa ya nyuma ile. Kwa hivyo tumekuwa hapa kwa pilika za kuokoa majirani na majeruhi. Tumepeleka wengine hospitali, tumerudi, madereva wengine wamekuwa sawa, wengine wamefariki. Lakini tunaomba kwamba hapa kitu yenye inaweza zuia ajali za hapa za kila mara kwa mara, serikali iangalieko na pia iangalieko venye wanaweza kuweka hapa vizuizi zaidi.
Members of the public rushed to scene in an effort to rescue the occupants of the two matatus, but unfortunately, some were already dead. Due to the impact, 10 people died on the spot and 20 people were injured. The bodies of the deceased persons were taken to Kakamega County General and Referral Hospital mortuary for identification and post-mortem, while the injured were rushed to a nearby hospital. The 3 vehicles involved in the crash were towed to Kakamega Police Station. Reporting for Kings TV, I'm Ruth Kamau.
The government has confirmed the availability of 1.7 billion for the payment of the intern doctor's salary arrears. Our own Frida Kahiga will take us through this.
The government has confirmed the availability of 1.75 billion Kenya shillings for the payment of doctor salary arrears. The Ministry of Health will contribute the money to counties. According to a commitment letter from the Treasury of Health, the funds will be available as agreed during the nationwide doctors' strike that paralyzed services for 3 months. The first 1.75 billion Kenya shillings will be available in the 2024-2025 financial year, with the remaining amount to be provided in the following financial year to settle the full 3.5 billion Kenya shillings arrears. The Public Health Principal Mary Muthoni stated that the Presidential Task Force on Human Resources is currently finalizing the formulation of a health human resources policy, which the county has never had in place.
Has never been in place.
We agreed that the basic salary arrears that is owed by the counties to the doctors is going to be given as a conditional grant by the national government. And already Treasury has written to the Ministry of Health that we will be allocating 1.75 billion shillings in this financial year, because the 3.5 billion was to be paid within a period of 2 years. So this financial year, we will be having 1.75 to pay the basic salary arrears that is owed by the counties to the doctors.
Treasury, through the Ministry of Health, will give money to counties to clear part of 3.5 billion Kenya shillings owned by doctors as part of collective bargaining agreement. Reporting for Kings TV, Frida Kahiga.
I will take another commercial break. I will be right back with business news. Sambaza Furaha Caravan, which is touring in various parts of the country, inflicts in Kericho on Wednesday 14th as a sign of celebrating 24 years of their service towards their customers. Our business reporter Janet Githi with the details.
The caravan landed in Kericho County on 13th November on Wednesday to warm reception before it made its way to Chepchin, Kedoa and Londiani, with Kenyans winning a variety of prizes as part of the Safaricom Sambaza Furaha Krisi campaign. Safaricom's Sambaza Furaha Caravan, in partnership with Raw Media, which is touring in various parts of the country in celebration of 24 years of service, has entered its third day. Along the way, fans reaped big rewards, including a range of phones. This tour also serves to inform Kenyans about different services offered by Safaricom, targeting different ages. Safaricom continued to educate Kenyans on ways to avoid scams, especially being asked to send money to strangers.
I'm in a team called Frontline Marketing. So basically, just to give confidence to our customers, the customers will have a medical camp. We'll hold a medical camp in Kabianga on Thursday. So that is part of Kericho County. And so, yeah, we are welcoming all our customers to visit the medical camp and just come and get their health checkups. Maybe those that have problems and those who do not have problems, so they can just come and get their health checked.
Yedhi Kings TV.
Welcome to the sports world with our sports reporter Alex Wambua.
The long-awaited Football Kenya Federation (FKF) elections are back on track. The FKF Electoral Board Chairman Esbon Owila told National Sport that the national elections will be held on December 7th as originally scheduled.
In accordance with Rule 27 of the Mutunga Rules,
we cannot be in a perpetual electioneering mood. Let us have the elections and let the person who is going to win. And there is no loser in football. Parties will just unite later on. So it's a good decision that will favor the candidates.
Ruud van Nistelrooy left Manchester United's coaching staff on Monday 11th as new manager. Ruben Amorim arrived at club's training complex to start his Old Trafford reign after the international break.
It's been a week of change at Manchester United, with Ruben Amorim starting a new era as the club's head coach, and he got a chance to meet some of the first team players for the first time yesterday.
Well, his first match will be away at Ipswich a week on Sunday, a game you can see live.
Manchester City suffered a fourth straight defeat in a row in all competition as Brighton beat the defending champions 2-1 at the Amex Stadium.
Oh, brilliant from Kovacic. Haaland's through here. Will he finish it? Yes, he does! City on top, deservedly hit the front. And Pazé, and then Lewis tries to get to it, and nobody can, and João Pedro equalises. There again, João Pedro, and on to O'Reilly, there's no offside. And just as in the game at Sport...
England will face Greece and Ireland without 8 of the 26 players that were originally called up a week ago. Cole Palmer, Levi Colwill, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Aaron Ramsdale are the players that won't travel to represent England in its final 2 games. Reporting Kings TV, Alex Wambua.
Earlier, before I asked you your views concerning the new health system, I can see Kimani from Thika. Hii kitu sijui sha ama shi inatuchanganya sana. I can see Jane from Keno. They should educate us about this SHA so that we may understand it. Thank you for keeping Kings TV as your #1 channel. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook at Kings TV and YouTube at Kings Fraternity. I am Wamboi Nyokabi. Have a nice time.